ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. In this video, let us examine what is illusion. So, in our religious texts and holy books, we have learnt that whatever is transient, I mean impermanent, causes misery. So, search for eternal. That's what we have been told by our elders and the religious heads. Now, the point is, in our practical life, day-to-day life, what we experience is whatever is transient, it becomes an attraction, and the cause of attraction is only transience. You may ask how. You see, everybody knows that death is bound to happen. So, because death is bound to happen, we cling to life. Because life is short, we know it, still we cling to life. Like that, so there is a beauty in a flower. We know the flower blossoms in the morning and withers away in the evening. But still, we are attracted towards the beauty of the flower, towards the fragrance of the flower, etc. So, though we know it is impermanent, but the cause of our attraction lies in its impermanence. Because it is impermanent, because it is short-lived, we want to grab it, enjoy it to the extent possible. So, this is our friction. So, how to overcome this kind of feelings or this kind of realities? You see, there is a beautiful girl or a woman. So, man develops a relationship and all that. But after some time, whatever the desire with which he has proceeded towards the relationship may dissolve and disappear after some time. And then he tries to attribute so many negative aspects to the same woman whom he liked most, or vice versa. So, how does it happen? Why it happens? And again, the same, but the beauty is temporary. Anybody in the youth are beautiful, whether man, woman, or anything. So, when they're in, it is a stage of life, phase of life, in which they blossom. And after some time, the man who says that woman attribute was not beautiful or attribute so many things, also withers away. His beauty also diminishes in course of time. So when such is the case, this is the case of each and every one. So then what is the truth of life? The truth of life is which was yesterday, which is today, and which will be tomorrow. So this is the definition of truth and eternity. So even Adi Shankara says that which was not there yesterday, which is today, and which will not be there tomorrow, and this is the illusion. Which was not there yesterday, but it is today, and it will not be there tomorrow. So this is illusion. But the point is, the man believes that whatever is there and whatever he is seeing at present, he feels it is permanent. Not only feels, he believes it is permanent. So this is illusion. The feeling of the impermanence as permanent or as eternal is illusion. So what is the cause of this illusion? The cause of the illusion is our thoughts. The thoughts. So a thought comes, something is beautiful. A thought comes, it is beautiful. So we want to cling to it. So it is beautiful, but it is transient, it is temporary. So we forget that, and we don't realize that, and we feel our belief is true, but truth is otherwise. Truth is that the beauty, whatever you see, is not permanent and withers away in course of time and at various phases of life. So the mind, whatever the beauty, so your mind projects. The woman is beautiful, the man is beautiful. So the projection of the mind which says it is beautiful is illusion, because the beauty is transient. So this is how we project our ideas on the man or woman or on the world, and we say so many things about the life and other things. The point is, the life is not transient. The world is not transient. The world was there before our birth, during our birth, during our life, and the world continues to be there even after we leave the world. So the world is eternal, but we fail to draw the joy from the life because of our projections on the screen of existence through mind. So in this regard, there is a beautiful story told in Mahabharata. Yudhishthira, the eldest brother of Pandavas, was asked by Anaksha in the forest one question. The same question was asked by Yaksha to all his 4 brothers, and when they came to drink water from the lake to quench their thirst, which that lake was being guarded by that Yaksha. So finally, the eldest brother of Pandavas, Yudhishthira, has come there and seen the dead bodies of his brothers when he was addressed by the Yaksha to answer the question. The Yaksha warned that if he fails to answer the question, he will also be dead. So Yudhishthira asked the question, and this is the question the Yaksha posed to Yudhishthira. What is the biggest truth of life? That is the question asked by Yaksha. Then Yudhishthira replied, man always fails to learn from his mistakes. So that's what the reply said to have been told by Yudhishthira. The point is, here is, you see, man commits mistakes during course of life, but man doesn't own or realize the mistakes he has committed and fail to learn from those mistakes. You see, he marries a woman, for example. So he imagines something, he projects some thing on his mind, and after some time, when it is not up to his imagination, the life after marriage is not up to his imagination, and he tries to discard that relationship. To that extent, it is okay. But again, he tries to involve and develop another relationship with another woman. So what he says is that the other woman is at fault. So he goes on doing this. He doesn't realize that it is his own mind which has projected something positive and later something negative on his mind. So there's a beautiful example also in this regard. See, there was a prisoner to a thief. The thief was caught, awarded punishment, sent to jail. So after undergoing the punishment of whatever it is, 3 to 4 months, the jail authorities have discharged him, and before the discharge, they told him not to come again and don't commit the mistakes of theft again. And the thief told them that he will not commit the same mistakes again. What does he mean? He means he does not commit the mistake which made him to be caught by the police. He will not repeat the same again, and he will be careful when he is involved in theft again. The point here is the thief doesn't realize that stealing is wrong, and because of the stealing he was punished. So he doesn't realize that stealing was wrong and for which he was punished, and he should not indulge in stealing anymore. Instead, he is focusing on being caught. So he should not repeat the mistake which he has done in the previous theft, in the ongoing theft which he is going to do again. So this is what the man is. So he goes on committing mistakes, and he makes some other person responsible for his mistakes. He doesn't realize that he has committed the mistake. He doesn't realize. If he has realized that it is his fault in committing or in indulging in any action which has made him to undergo the present punishment, then he would have awakened at the moment of the confession itself. So he always makes somebody responsible for his faults or mistakes and goes on committing the mistakes again and again. Similarly, when the world is transient, that's what he feels. The world is transient, not his mind. See, in the mind of the mind of the man, thoughts come, but thought is momentary. Whatever it is momentary. Even if you want to hold it, you cannot hold it in your fist. It comes and goes. This is the nature of the mind. So, on the basis of this transient mind, you be away and you ignore the reality of the eternal world which is there beyond all your actions. You see, what the religion is trying to teach us is the world is not transient. The world is eternal. And as the world is created and full of godliness, it is meant for your joy. You have to derive maximum joy out of the world. But you are unable to derive that much joy because of your own projections on the screen of the existence by your mind. So you realize that it is you who are responsible for all your misery. See, misery is because of the wrong projections of your mind. It is not the world which is making you miserable. It is you and your thoughts that is making you miserable. So please awaken, realize, accept and confess whatever the mistakes you commit in the course of life, and rectify the moment you confess the mistakes you have committed. You are awakened and you will be dwelling in joy, peace and serenity. So the world is not transient. The world is not an illusion. The belief which is a result of your projections on the screen of existence is the illusion. So realize the godliness, be joyful, cheerful.